Hello guys, this is YouTube Films with another video. Today this video will be about looking around my TARDIS console and stuff, so hope you guys enjoy the video. So before I show you the actual console room, here's just the, of course, my, TARDIS police box. A lot of smoke. So, as you can see, we've got windows. They're just, kind of painted, photo frames with some bars across. St. John's Ambulance badge, and the, police box, free public use, pulled open sign. Police box, police public call box written up here, and since our last fan film with this about a year ago, I think the only thing that's changed is the badge, because that wasn't on there, and I think the windows weren't on there. So yeah, that's the only differences so far, so let's get on to the console room. Okay guys, so let's start off with the actual console room. It's one hell of an improvement to the last console video. I think that was about a year or two ago. It's definitely improved since then, and yeah, I think it's looking pretty cool. So yeah, got a few Christmas lights down there. So yeah, a bit messy. I haven't cleaned it up at the moment. So a few cogwheels on this panel circuit board. So a few lights up here. These slidey things from a hockey table, I believe. A few switches, haven't put connected the LEDs to anything yet. I probably won't. Voltmeter. This can have a light on it, one of those push lights. Bell. I don't know what this is. It's some calculator thing of a computer. Some chain down here. Don't know why. This here, that's probably going to be moved. Monitor, that does work, it's just there's nothing on it. Haven't put a screensaver on. For some reason it won't let me. Just the sound effects for the TARDIS. Keyboard thing, it doesn't actually hook up to the monitor, it's just off an old laptop. I've got an actual keyboard tucked under here if I need to use it. Speaker, mouse, how to control stuff for the computer. Haven't really done much on this panel yet. Apart from this light, which this light is based off David Tennant's console, where this was I believe this was for the shields, so turn shields off on and off. So this kind of lever, so this is off a speaker, and this is a thermometer thing. Or this is a pressure gauge. Yeah, it was. This thing here was a water thermometer for my pool, and I just stuck this weird cogwheel in it, and I think it looks pretty cool. Old metal detector that didn't work very well. I pulled it apart, glued this clock in it. It's got all these, knobs that you can twist. And this is off a circuit board. I just put it on there. I think it looks pretty cool. Light in there. Picture of a galaxy to show where the Doctor's going or something, kind of planning coordinates in somewhere. Another circuit board, just a little switch here. This can fit SD cards and other things, and it's got a compass on it, which, yeah, it's cool. The compass kind of twists around a bit. This is off the side of the road, it's got heaps of buttons on it. M&M tin, and it can fit a sonic screwdriver perfectly. I have to glue it back in place. Not very finished at the moment. This panel, very bland. I finished this bit yesterday. It's a fault light down here. So yeah, I got off a big panel over there, I believe. Sorry for all the mess, we haven't cleaned the shed for a while. It's a panel down there that I got for free off my dad's friend. He has a lot of old stuff that he collects. He mainly fixes clocks, which that's how I got all the gears over there. So yeah, so all these switches that I got off that panel too. So they're very cool switches. I've also got a few more. I've got some round push ones that I'm going to put on the other side. And I'm also going to put this big clock sheet on it, and this time reader. So the 8th Doctor kind of had, you know, he had these things which it would switch to which planet he's going to and such. But I'm going to have this day one, so, you know, if you want to go to, you know, a certain day, like Monday, then, you know, switch which day it is on Monday, you know. Next panel, which is probably the oldest panel on this that hasn't been changed for ages, probably since I started making this, version of my console. This is about version 4. Circuit board with this compass that twists around. Everybody asks, what is this turning thing? I wish I knew. I have no idea, really. This is off one of the clocks, wind-up clocks. And this is a part of a computer, I believe. Massive calculator. It's kind of like for coordinates or something. I don't know. This can change. This is an output change thing for TV. Barbecue battery, and I've just stuck a whole bunch of wires in it. And you know, you can pull them out and put them in the one that's beside it, type thing. But yeah, bird feeder top. Yeah. And light here doesn't light up though, and this is kind of a Doctor's communicator thing, so you can talk into it and stuff. Even that over here, there is a phone. Sorry, got a bunch of scrap on here from other projects. Light here, kind of cool. A black roundel, and I might put a few more here. Yeah, telephone, very nice. Old book, just, you know, got nothing really on it. It's kind of, I think, yeah, it's an old diary. This really cool old military radio. I believe it came from a truck. The person said that sold it to me. Very cool. Doesn't really do anything much, but it's cool. It just looks nice. In there, got some wires. So very nice. A lot of these switches are very tough. They don't want to move. They've kind of rusted in. When I used to twist this, this used to spin around, but that was years ago. When I got it years ago, sorry. Input, output, data switch thing. I'll probably move that, not from put down somewhere else. TARDIS manual, you know, harder. Running your TARDIS. Whole bunch of cords from a computer. All these tea lights I haven't bothered to turn on. This pipe thing, which the 11th Doctor kind of had, as far as I remember. I don't know, he had something similar. This old cauldron looking thing with a very nice lion's head. The basic idea of the TARDIS, it's kind of based off, I don't know, a lot of the wood on it, you know, is based off the 8th Doctor's TARDIS look, and as you can hear probably, yeah, I have the 8th Doctor TARDIS sound effects, so, this is the old clocks that I got for free from my dad's friend. So, very nice. It's still got all the clock parts in it and such, and I've got a whole bunch of old gadgets in there that might be used for my fan series. Sorry, I'll just move these. A lot of stuff in the way. I haven't cleaned up all the old bits that I probably need to throw out for the TARDIS. So, that, as you can see, it spins around and stuff, and I was able to make it. Yep, and it hits there. It's kind of like a mini cloister bell. That's really cool. I like that a lot. This is kind of, we still got one of the props from the original fan series a year ago. This is the android bug that caught the Doctor's TARDIS on fire. So yeah, and he kept it in this box for safe storage in the episode. So yeah, it just goes up there. Then we've got my really bad homemade River Songs diary. You know, tea-stained the pages and burnt them a bit to try to make them look more realistic. Just a whole bunch of old books. I made some notes, like this is a Gallifreyan note or something. This is the Doctor's drawings or something like that. This is also, I really like the way this turned out. Sorry, I need to put this down for a second. Sorry about that. Old picture of a TARDIS, very nice. Few more letters. One of those wax letters where they put the wax on it to shut it. Letter from River Song. And then just a few old books and I don't know, old scrolls or something like that. Whole bunch of books, mainly storybooks and stuff. That was my original TARDIS manual I made. It's a lot smaller, and yeah, so little tea light up there. And I remember the 8th Doctor having ferns or something in his TARDIS at one point. Like, I remember seeing it in the background. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this looks pretty cool feature anyway. Just a few flowers and ferns in this white pot. And then I've got this really cool, I really like the design of this clock. It doesn't have any of the internals. I'll probably store something in there. Got the painting, bit of a weird painting. Oh, I forgot to show that weird clock over there. And the red all around here just to cover the windows. Then we've got the seal of Rassilon up there, and yeah. So very nice, very nice. Okay, this is a bit weird. This is the time rotor. I've got other versions of the time rotor I can put on, but this is basically, it's one of those push-down lights I've glued a tea light onto, and it lights up. So I put that in the middle, and it kind of looks cool. Get a better angle where all of the clutter isn't there. So yeah, tea light thing in there. Then we've got a wine holder, which I think makes a very nice stand for this big, you know, dome thing. Well, not dome, you know, ball that's held by this metal thing. I'll try to get this to light up eventually. Try to make it multiple colours and stuff. So yeah, last thing I have to really show you is the floor, because the David Tennant kind of had this you know, floor design where it was kind of like had all this grates on it, and it could go down, but of course my shed doesn't go down. So, but it looks pretty cool for the floor. So yeah, I hope you guys liked my TARDIS. I think it's turning out very well. Any more things I do to it, I'll give a big update when there's more going on. So yeah, I'll see you guys in my next YouTube video. See you Whovians later.